Hi everyone, and welcome to the energy update from July 28th till August 3rd, 2025. My name is Heike and I'm now sharing with you what my guides told me for this week. The first topic I was given is self-love. This week, relationships are very much in focus because we have Venus aspects present everywhere and very different ones. So at the beginning of the week, actually, the emphasis is more on self-love. As you know, that every relationship is just a reflection of the relationship that you have with yourself. So, this week you may experience increased self-awareness, emotional healing and growth, and especially in matters related to love and romantic relationships. Of course, partnerships and friendships can also be affected, or the relationship that you have with family members, but it's mainly about the love and romance related relationships. So it could be something like that you look at past wounds, that you look at your own path of healing, your efforts that you made to heal this or these issues, and also how much you benefited from these at the time very painful experiences. So you could look back and be grateful, or maybe also a little proud of yourself that you went through this and how you went through this. And of course, it always leads to a deeper understanding of yourself, your needs, your values, and also your path on this planet. And that gives you strength and self-esteem, so you know how you want to go on from there. So maybe you're content with yourself, so you keep on going, or you realize where you need to make some changes and you get ready to do that. Also, you may express this self-love and this newfound you through changes in your own style, your outlook, or decoration in your home, that you change something there, or your workplace, because we know when we change, we also find it necessary sometimes to express ourselves in a different way. And of course, the environment does react at some point, and also changes are visible there, how you are treated by others, or basically, or what, for example, what kind of gift they give you or how they see you, and that affects anything and everything. Also, it's so important, as we know, to be grateful and to appreciate what we have. So you may also be more aware of, for example, just treating this simple pen with more appreciation and handling it with more care and caution. And that's actually what it is about. Appreciation for yourself, for your path, and for everything that's given you. The second topic I got is relationship confusion. And this refers more to the end of the week, because at the beginning of the week, we have auspicious energies supporting good communication, leadership qualities. And at the end of this week, it's a little different, because we may be confronted with challenges in especially our romantic relationships and love, because you may notice that you are confronted with your personal limitations and insecurities, and that you find it a little hard to express yourself. Also, maybe expressing what you're going through at the moment, the kind of inner processes that you go through. And that's not a bad thing, because it's, first of all, always a good idea to sort yourself out, to really understand what is happening with you, because only then, obviously, you are capable of communicating that. And apart from that, not everything is to be shared. Some things are just for yourself and not necessarily, be shared or be shared in such detail. It's just important that the person you care very much about is in the picture of, for example, as a result, you don't like chocolate anymore, so you need to communicate that if that was your favorite before. I mean, I know this is a very simple example, but things like that. Not necessarily, it's always important to communicate in detail what took you where you are now. And of course, it doesn't mean that you are dishonest. Yeah, it just means that some things are not as important as others. Yeah, and also you may realize at the end of the week where you have or had unrealistic ideas about the partner, about the partnership, the living or the life that you share, lifestyle, etc. And yeah, for some, the guides say now it may be the case that you are waking up from a fantasy, which could be, of course, harsh and not only disappointing, but really get to you, challenging. Yeah, so make sure that you treat yourself with appreciation and care, and that you take, or that you make self-care a priority in this case. And of course, forgive yourself for the time that you have not been seeing the other person for what he or she was and is. Because as we know, some people are really good at hiding. So it's really important that you don't question the love that you felt or that you feel, and you don't put yourself down for it. Don't do that, ever. For anything and everything that you have done or given out of love, from love and goodwill, yeah, don't question that. If someone else does not appreciate it, that's about the other person, it's not about you. And that's important, because that's how they can put us down, make us small and control us in the end. And you don't need that. And also, of course, maybe you identify a certain pattern, yeah, that you have been going through various relationships in a certain way, and now you identify, oh wow, this is where it always leads to, and no, not this time. Yeah, I am now deciding to do something different, and I do that. Okay, the message from the Masters is that make sure to regularly ground yourself with these energies. So, walks in nature, just being out in nature, gardening is great. Or if you like to harvest your own vegetables or fruits and then cook with them, that's just great to help you. And also, if you are a person who's always very busy, yeah, and I know I'm guilty myself, try to be outside and to just sit there. Take a couple of breaths and try to not wanting to do anything, but to just allow yourself to be for a moment and to be still and see what happens and what comes out of that, and see how that feels, and how, whether you like the feeling or not, find out, So maybe you find that there is potential in being still and doing nothing just for a couple of breaths, and see how you feel after that. Okay, that was it for this week. Thank you very, very much for your time and your attention. And of course, as you know the YouTube game, please subscribe to the channel and share, like, whatever you would like to do. And also there is a workout that the guides do for us, with us. Feel good workout Heike Bates, which helps us process the present energies and also get the trauma out on a cellular level. And there is a daily dose on Instagram at Heike Dance. So love to see you everywhere, and back for the next update.